Good morning, everyone. I'm Swathy Bala, and today I'd like to share some personal insights based on a self-assessment exercise using the Big Five personality model. This reflection helped me understand how my traits influence how I manage and lead, especially in corporate environment. My focus today is on two traits: emotional stability and agreeableness. In my corporate experience so far, I've noticed that our personalities silently guide how we respond to stress, interact with others, and drive results. Reflecting on this, I took the Big Five personality test and found out that emotional stability and agreeableness are areas that shape my behavior most significantly. These traits have shown up in moments like tight project deadlines, navigating team conflicts, or giving difficult feedback. What I'll do now is explain how these traits have both helped and challenged me in both management and leadership roles. The results were quite revealing. Emotional stability, I scored 43, suggesting I'm fairly balanced but still experience stress under intense pressure. Agreeableness, I scored 9, quite low, which means I tend to be more task focused, direct, and assertive than warm and empathetic. These results mirror how I've often led and managed with control, focus, and logic, but sometimes at the expense of emotional connection and flexibility. Let's start with emotional stability in a management context. On my strength is being calm under pressure. I don't panic easily and I try to make decisions based on logic rather than emotion, even during chaos. This strength aligns closely with trait theory, which suggests that emotionally stable managers tend to earn the trust of their team. Calmness promotes a psychologically safe environment, one where people can focus, not fear. For an example, during a client escalation last quarter, I kept my composure and led the team to calmly resolve the issue, which prevented it from escalating further. While calmness is great, it sometimes backfire in leadership. Especially, I have a tendency to underplay agency. In team setting, I've been told that my tone sometimes make things seem less serious than they are. This can delay action or reduce team energy in critical moments. According to path goal theory, leaders must adopt communication styles to clarify goals and remove obstacles. In my case, that showing urgency and emotion when needed, not just staying composed. In management, low agreeableness show up as a weakness. I often give direct feedback and prioritize results over how the message lands emotionally. While it keep people accountable, it can be demotivating or even harsh. This clashes with the value of transformational leadership, which emphasizes inspiration, empathy, and emotional intelligence. Transformational leaders motivate people by connecting emotionally and making them feel valued, not just critiqued. However, low agreeableness isn't all negative, it brings strength in decisions. Especially in leadership roles where tough calls must be made, I tend to be decisive, assertive, and clear. These traits align with behavioral theory, particularly the task oriented leadership style. In fast paced or high risk environment, this clarity prevents confusion and drives performance. That I said, I do recognize the risk of being seen as overly directive. So while I value this strength, I know I must also build flexibility and emotional tact in my leadership style. To grow into a more well rounded leader, I've set a development plan focused on both traits. For emotional stability, I'm practicing mindfulness to manage internal stress before it builds. I've also enrolled in leadership stimulation workshops that train emotional expression during high stake situations. For intense agreeableness, I've started daily empathy journaling, reflecting on how my words affect others. Also, I'm actively requesting 360-degree feedback from peers and subordinates. Along with that, I've also joined a coaching group to improve my communication tone during conflict or criticism. Last but not the least, to support these insights, I have referred to the following academic and professional sources as listed in the slide. Thank you for watching my presentations. Please do send me if there's any Q&A. Thank you.